Hey guys, what's up? It's Chaos Control Media here, and I have an explanation on why the Universe 6 Saiyans are so strong. Now, when we watched Dragon Ball Super Episode 100, I'm pretty sure some of us were annoyed at how Kale managed to take Super Saiyan Blue Goku's Kamehameha, or how Caulifla had been able to easily attain the Super Saiyan power Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan worked so hard to acquire in the past, surviving mass genocide, universal threats, and each other. So understandably, it would irk some to see these relatively young and inexperienced Universe 6 Saiyans getting so strong so quickly, with Caulifla gaining two Super Saiyan forms in a matter of hours, and Kale's Berserk form being able to compete with Goku's Blue form, a Super Saiyan form mixed with the Ki of the Gods. So what exactly could be going on here? Well, why don't we talk about the Universe 7 Saiyans who have also shown a lot of potential? Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. Of course, we know of Gohan's history from the attack he launched on Raditz when he was young, to his ultimate form unlocked by Elder Kai, to a potential new form that Piccolo thinks that he can acquire in the future. Goten and Trunks are the youngest Super Saiyans in the show, and can even reach Super Saiyan 3 when fused together, and they don't even train that often. But those guys are half Saiyans, you might say, while the Universe 6 Saiyans are full blood. The general consensus is basically that the Universe 6 Saiyans had evolved differently, but what exactly does that mean? And that's what I really want to explain. Goku and Vegeta were going to reach levels of power their ancestors couldn't have fathomed, but they had both survived many situations that could have finished them off, along with the entire Universe 7 Saiyan race. After Frieza annihilates almost the entire Saiyan race sans 4.5, Vegeta, Kakarot, Nappa, Raditz, and Gohan, Raditz finds his long-lost brother and decides to try to kill him, just because he hadn't completed his mission of destroying all life on Earth. Vegeta kills Nappa when he asks him for help, when Goku paralyzed him, cutting the remaining Saiyan population in half. What would have happened had Goku not sacrificed himself to kill Raditz? Or if Goku had taken the opportunity to kill Vegeta when many of us would have done that in the very same predicament? They, along with Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo, would go on to play important roles in the defeat of Frieza and his forces. Subsequently, Vegeta would live on Earth and have a son with Bulma. Goku also had another son after the Cell games named Goten. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks have all shown more potential than Goku and Vegeta at a young age, but are all half Saiyans. Why would a Universe 7 half Saiyan have more potential than a full blood one? The only notable difference would be that the half-breeds have a greater capacity for emotional connection than the more battle-hungry Universe 7 full-blood Saiyan. Goku and Vegeta may have families, but both are still obsessed with training and getting stronger. All of Gohan's great power came from his desire to help those he cares about, unleashing it when he wanted to protect someone. Even future Trunks has shown great potential, both in the Cell arc when he got even stronger than his father in the Time Chamber, and in the future Trunks arc when he unlocked Super Saiyan Rage, or Super Saiyajin Ikari. Now let's look at the Universe 6 Saiyans. Unlike the Universe 7 Saiyans, they never killed each other, stole planets, nor had to worry about being eradicated. They fight as heroes who do good for others. All these factors probably allow them to evolve from their primal selves quicker than their Universe 7 counterparts. Is it a coincidence that Goten, Trunks, nor the Universe 6 Saiyans have tails? Nope. This excerpt from the Dragon Ball guidebook Chosenshu 4 basically states that the half Saiyans lose their violent temperament and fondness for fighting, but also have greater potential than their full-blooded Saiyan counterparts. Then, of course, you have the weaker Saiyans like Raditz or Nappa, who of course love to fight and destroy. Just as the stronger Saiyans seem more kind-hearted, the weaker ones seem to be more evil and ruthless. Compare the life of a kid who grew up in the ghetto to a kid who grew up in a better neighborhood. The kid in the ghetto is going to have inherent obstacles, such as his own people, more limited resources, as well as oppressors who fear their potential. You may not even survive, much less evolve. The kid in the better neighborhood more likely has a supportive community of people around him, or maybe is part of an organization of people with purpose, like the Universe 6 Saiyans. Goku and Vegeta can be symbolic of two guys who survived the harsh ghetto and will grow up to be successful, whereas the Universe 6 Saiyans or the Universe 7 half Saiyans can represent either kids who grew up in more privileged places or times, and therefore have things a little easier. Kids from poor neighborhoods would have to break a perpetual cycle of being poor and moving into the middle or upper class by finding ways to earn money their predecessors hadn't thought about. Goku and Vegeta had training methods that are unconventional for a Saiyan, such as training with gods, under extreme gravity, or even in alternate universes where time flows slower than normal. They had to do so much more to acquire the powers that the Universe 6/Universe 7 Next Gen Saiyans would get so easily. Caulifla getting Super Saiyan 2 doesn't seem so surprising when you consider that it's easier for kids from better neighborhoods to be successful than their poorer counterparts when they grow up. Then again, when you compare the differences between the evolutions of the Saiyans in the universes, is it any wonder why the Universe 7 has such a low mortal level? It's basically like a big ass ghetto. In essence, I believe that the true power of the Saiyans comes from the evolution from being a primitive warrior race who only cares about battle to a fighter more well-rounded in character. The Universe 6 Saiyans are protectors who fight for justice, and the new gen Universe 7 Half-Saiyans are more like regular people. Both groups fight for something other than themselves. Even when you think about Goku and Vegeta, sometimes they're able to harness extra power when someone they care about is in danger, such as when Goku went Super Saiyan against Frieza when Krillin died, or when Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta surpassed Super Saiyan 3 Goku when the God of Destruction Beerus slapped his wife Bulma, or even in the future Trunks arc when Goku was able to hold off Black and Zamasu for a little bit after hearing about Goten and Chi-Chi being killed in an alternate timeline. Also, in Super, Caulifla goes SS2 for the first time when she's trying to save Cabba from Kale. All of these observations had led me to this conclusion. So that about wraps up my explanation of the Universe 6 Saiyan's power. I'm not claiming to be an expert on Dragon Ball, but I know enough. This is just my personal theory based on my observations and knowledge of the show. If you like or support this theory, feel free to leave a like or a comment and subscribe to my channel for more discussion videos. I'm still determining how much of what I want to put out. However, I did enjoy making this video, and I'll definitely be putting out more in the future. That's all for now, guys. Until then, take care of yourselves. Sayonara.